cause I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am Lux Realtor 901. This is my 6-month anniversary on being a realtor in Memphis, Tennessee. So I thought this would be the perfect time to go ahead and get my channel started. Um, if you have any questions ever, I absolutely don't mind answering. I plan on sharing all the tips and hacks and information that I have on the realtor side as well as on the client side. So this would be a channel for all things real estate, predominantly in Memphis, Tennessee. Um, like I said, I've been licensed here for 6 months. First, I want to go ahead and let you know about how the test taking went. Um, I actually took a real estate class from Success Real Estate School, years and years and years and years ago. I never did anything with it. Passed the test, well, the class or whatnot with flying colors. Just never went forward with it. So fast forward maybe about 10 years, and this was something that was still weighing heavy on me. Real estate has always been a passion for me. um, Kind of started when I bought my first home. I just fell in love with the whole process, fell in love with looking at the different homes, fell in love with everything that deals with real estate, and it was something that I really wanted to get into. So it just stuck with me down through the years. So I said I'm going to go ahead and do it again. I actually paid for my exam and then I procrastinated for an entire year. I mean, an entire year. I went through CE Shop. I'm sure if you are here and you found this video, you've already been doing some research. So, CE Shop may be something that you are familiar with. Um, it was really simple, but like I said, I just procrastinated. I literally took my time out this world, like just didn't do it at all. Up until the year was almost up on it, when you do CE shop, you have a year to take it to complete the course. Um, so literally, maybe around January, February of the next year, I think I had maybe 3 weeks left on the course. And I said, well, I don't want to waste my money. And naturally, it's still something that I'm interested in. So I just dived in head first, and I did. I finished the course within a little bit over 2 weeks. Um, it was very informative. CE shop. Very easy to navigate through. I actually did not have to utilize the customer service until the very end when I was done. And I just had a simple question to see if I needed to wait to take the post licensing course or if I could take them at the exact same time since I paid for them at the same time. And I was told that I could go ahead and take both of them at the same time. So it was fairly easy, maybe 5 minutes on the phone with them, if that long. They answered my question, and CE Shop was overall, it was pretty good for me. I love the process. They do have a study prep available. I did not use their study prep. I used Prep Agent. Prep Agent, Prep Agent, Prep Agent. This is not paid as I am not being sponsored or anything like that. Nobody asked me to say that or to do that. I am going to do a separate video on Prep Agent just to go into more detail if you're looking for something as far as studying material. I do have a PSI book. I did not use it at all. I mean, I skimmed through it, but Prep Agent was awesome. The questions were exactly like it was on the exam. Um, all the test taking materials that they have, everything that I utilized for Prep Agent was absolutely amazing. They have videos and things on YouTube, but like I said, I'm going to do a whole video on Prep Agent. Might do it immediately after this. Just to dive more into just how beneficial Prep Agent was for me. I scheduled my exam forgot that I scheduled my exam. I had a bad car wreck and my mind was elsewhere. Forgot that I scheduled my exam and absolutely missed it. So when I rescheduled it, because you're gonna have to pay for it again, they're not gonna give you your money back. So I scheduled it again. Perfectly fine. It just allowed me more time to study or whatnot. And then I was hospitalized. Went back and forth with the doctors. They kept saying that I was having strokes and still haven't really been diagnosed, but I absolutely don't think that I was having strokes. But, anyways, I scheduled that exam and then winded up in the hospital. I was in the hospital 3 different times in between when I was supposed to take the exam. So I absolutely did not get a chance to study for maybe 3 weeks before I took that test. And prep agent was so awesome that I still went in and passed. Like I said, I went about 3 weeks, maybe a little longer, without having the opportunity to study at all. I didn't want to just completely waste my money again since I had already scheduled a test that I didn't take. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in and at least get a feel for the exam and, see what it is that I need to know. And I actually went in and I took that test. And when I walked out, I really didn't think that I passed. But when I said something about, well, how many did I miss or how bad did I do? And the woman said, oh, well, you passed. And I was just completely shocked. Not that I didn't have confidence in myself or in the materials that I studied, but just with everything that I had going on and the fact that I wasn't able to study for that period of time, I was a little shocked that I did pass. But prep agent, I guess the material really stuck really well for me. So went in, took that test, passed on the first try. uh the next thing after passing is like you dive straight in, and I'm going to tell you right now, be prepared, because once you get to rolling, it doesn't stop. Um, I immediately went. I think you have like 6 months after within passing the exam to go ahead and actually get with the brokerage. I didn't want to waste too much time, um, so I immediately started looking for a brokerage. I had actually started the process of looking for a brokerage the previous year before when I first paid for the exam. Um, there was a cute boutique agency that really caught my attention, that I had reached out to for a different job that wasn't a real estate agent, of course, because I wasn't licensed. I think it was a receptionist or something like that. But, anyways, it was with the brokerage that I had just fallen in love with. So I reached back out to them, and she decided she was going to take a chance on me. Um, I'm with a brokerage called Spruill Luxury Realty. It's a boutique agency here locally in Memphis, Tennessee. Um, it was very important for me, knowing that I wanted to get into luxury real estate, to have a black woman who already is aware and knows how and is established in the field to navigate entering that playing field. Um, so that was really exciting that she decided to take me on, and she's actually taken on a few more other women as well. We've actually just added a guy as well, so it's so great to watch everyone grow and learn from each other at the same time. For me, a boutique agency was great because I wanted a lot of hands-on, face-to-face communication. um, I did interview some people. I consider it interviewing because they're not hiring you. You need to figure out what brokerage is good for you. So you're interviewing brokerages. Um, I did interview a few brokerages and have a few meetings. For me, EXP probably would have been in my top three. But being a brand new agent, starting off with everything on the cloud, and the person who I'm dealing with, is maybe in a whole nother state, that that was out of my comfort zone. I was not comfortable with that, and it just wasn't the experience that I wanted to have entering into the field. I interviewed Keller Williams as well. I spoke with a few people with them. Even in the real estate groups on social media, just bouncing opinions back from everyone. Keller Williams, for me, came off really, 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 really pushy. um, I do believe that their whole marketing, targeting plan or whatnot is based more so on recruitment, because their agents do have that opportunity to make a lot of money, I believe, as far as recruitment goes. So for me, it seemed that a lot of the agents were focusing more on recruitment than actually doing real estate. So that was kind of off-putting for me. Um, like I said, it was just really important for me to start off somewhere small where I could get a little more attention. Um, I will say that boutique brokerages have many, 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 many advantages, as well as nationally known brokerages. But I think they both have their downfalls, and their their highs and their lows and whatnot. So you have to figure out what is good for you, what works for you, what type of branding that you would like to be a part of. So that's predominantly how I picked out my brokerage. Um, in the middle of all of that, let's see, what else can I tell you guys about? Um, I signed up for Showami. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Showami. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. Um, there's really not much to say at all. Signed up for it, downloaded the app and everything, and it may as well have not have even been there. It was completely non-existent. I believe that app stayed on my phone for maybe 4 months, and I got absolutely nothing out of them. Um, the next thing that I did try, I used GeoLeads with RedX. Um, don't really have much to say about that either. I know a lot of people are heavily into cold calling and getting clients like that. I've done cold calling, not afraid to do cold calling, but like everyone else, not really a big fan of it. And I have a full-time job still. So finding the time for cold calls and a full-time job was pretty difficult. So Redux was not something that I revisited after the first time that I used it. Zillow Leads. I was paying, well, I am paying about $300 a month for Zillow Leads. I am looking to terminate that. Uh, I do not deal with rentals. Um, and a lot of those calls that come in are rentals, investors, things of that nature. And maybe about $900 later, and Zillow has maybe given me 2 leads out of that. Now, I have not had a closing from Zillow at all. I do have a potential closing from Zillow possibly coming up soon. So hopefully I'll see some sort of return on that. But it's not something that I am looking to hold on to. I do believe that there are much cheaper ways to come across leads. I will utilize Zillow's for sale by owner homes outside of the Premier Agent um, program or whatnot. And I do mail outs with them. Even in the MLS, I do mail outs on expires, door knocking, door tags, things like that. You are marketing yourself. This is your business. You are not working for this brokerage. You are partnering with this brokerage so that you can work. Um, I would say that the one thing that I wish that I knew about going into real estate was the fees. There are a lot of fees, and I would suggest that you have at least $2,000 to $3,000 saved up, just to get you started on those fees so you don't dig a hole for yourself, because it does get very expensive. It can, if you aren't making a sale. So here I am 6 months in, paying out all these fees and all the marketing materials and all of those things, and I have not made a sale yet. Um, a lot of agents will go into their first year without having making a sale. So I am not discouraged. It does motivate me to work harder, go stronger. And like I said, I do have a client who is very close to closing. Um, so I am looking forward to that. Um, Experiences. My first contract. One thing that I learned. Um, Investors know the game. Investors know what to expect. Investors know time frames. They are not new to this. They are true to this. So you can't play around with them. And you don't want to go in, telling someone that you're a new agent or that they're your first client. So the first client that I had that wanted to make a contract on, like I said, I have a full-time job. So in between working this full-time job and trying to learn this job because it's a brand new job, along with just trying to navigate through learning real estate, I took too long to finish his contract and he lost interest. So that is definitely something that you want to think about if you're going to be a real estate agent and have a full-time job. I am not discouraging anyone who has a full-time job or wants to get into real estate but can't quit their full-time job. That's actually where I am right now. I need my job, I need my benefits, but real estate does take a lot of your time. And I think that it would be a lot better and you can be a lot more successful full time. So I am working towards becoming a full time agent. I need to get a few more sales up under my belt, or a sale at all up under my belt to make that happen. But I am fully confident that it will happen. I'm going to stick with it. Um, I think the biggest hump that I'm going through right now is communication. A lot of times your clients will work different hours, and if you've got a full-time job and trying to get those in with showings and meetings at the brokerage and um, training classes at your realtor association, you will have required classes, continuing education courses that you'll have to do, and all those things will get time consuming, and you still have to network. Networking is a very big thing in real estate. So I am trying to become more social, which is one of the reasons for this channel. And just stepping out there and getting to know people. I am really big on business cards, so I keep my cards everywhere, and I am always here, have a card, have a card. By now, everybody probably has one of my cards. They get around the city quick. So networking, like I said, it's very time consuming. All of those things play a big role in your success. The brokerage that you pick, how your broker is going to interact with you. Once again, that's why it was so important for me to be with a boutique brokerage because I wanted a lot more of that hands-on, face-to-face conversation. Also, dealing with the channel, I will be discussing local events going on here in Memphis. I'll be taking you on day-to-days with me, um, even including my 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or whatnot. I am a city site inspector, so I am crawling up under homes and going into attics and just inspecting homes or whatnot for rehab projects. So that's actually really exciting. I'm learning a lot with it too. We'll be discussing a lot on this channel, everything from becoming a realtor to local events going on in the city. I'll be dropping facts and information for consumers and clients. And if you're ready to buy, if you're ready to sell, I'll have a lot of great information for you. I'm already like 20 minutes in. I don't want to make the video real long. I just wanted to come on and introduce myself to everybody. And thank you so much. If you could, please hit that follow button. I would so greatly appreciate it. Things and questions and topics that you want to hear about or other experiences as I am learning and navigating through this process, please feel free to drop a comment and let me know. And come take this journey with me. Come take this ride with me. I look forward to getting to know all of the people who are going to be following me, people who are interested in buying and selling, if you're interested in becoming an investor, all those great things. I can't wait to take this ride with you. I can't wait to go on this journey. I'm so excited. I look forward to growing in this business, and I just want to see where this goes. So cheers to real estate, cheers to being a realtor, cheers to 6 months, and hopefully 6 more. Yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.
It's all because I'm working on my energy. Cleaning up, I'm taking care of myself and me.